Hey everybody, I'm back to stream another Game of Thrones tournament game. Looks like I'm playing against Targ Crossing with my Lanni Kraken. This is a deck that I recently won a regional with a few days ago in Tennessee. Haven't used it yet in the Octagon tournament, so I figured I would go ahead and do this. It looks like I could set up Sirio, the Merchant, and King's Road, which is okay. It's pretty borderline. Man, that's close. Am I going to need the Rattle Shirts against Targ? Probably not. Tears could come in handy against Drogo. This is really close. I think I'm going to go ahead and mulligan, though. And this looks about the same, a little bit better, actually. So 4, 6... Yeah, it's a little bit better. Alright, let's do that. And I've drawn back up. I've got plenty of economy. A hand's judgment will be nice against Targ. Let's see, he's using some of the new cards here. He's got Ago, which works while there's a summer plot. And he's got the Tourney Grounds, which is one of my favorite cards to run in Targ. It's so good. To be able to bluff Dracarys every turn is just ridiculous. Let's see, I do not have Tywin here, but I do have a King's Road and some economy, so I'm thinking I probably want to go summons and see if I can grab him. Otherwise, I'm looking at something like Calm. So yeah, let's go summons and see what I can find. Trading. Okay, that could work out pretty well. He gets to choose first player. He says I'm going first. So let's do this. And there's no Tywin. That's unfortunate. It's about 3 out of 50, so 60% that I would find a Tywin. I did not. So next best thing looks like Gregor, I guess. And I will be able to afford him this turn. There's nothing else really enticing there at all. Alright. The sword could be nice here, but now am I going to have enough gold for that and Cersei? I don't think so. So I had 5 more. We up to 8, 9, 10, 11 if I choose to do that. So do I play Cersei or not, or do I save some money for a sword is the question this turn. If I don't play Cersei, then I've got money for the sword and Iron Mines and a hand's judgment. I kind of like that more. That's pretty close. Alright, so that's -4, so it costs me 3 for Gregor. And then, what was I saying? Mines, and then I have Hand's Judgment and Sword. And I save Cersei for next turn. Is there a summer plot? No. Alright. Well, let's see what he's going to play with all this money. Potentially Danny and Drogo. Or actually, he could even afford Danny and Miri here. And I do not have the treachery to stop that King's Road, which I absolutely would if I could. He does only have a 5-card reserve though, so Littlefinger on a trading turn isn't necessarily the best idea ever. I feel a little bit better about not playing Cersei, although he hasn't given me a target for my sword yet. And it seems like he might not. 7 gold left. Could be Danny or Miri or Drogo. He hasn't played a limited economy yet. So if he doesn't play any more economy, is it worth sorting Littlefinger? Probably not. It's a close one. I haven't seen any of my draw yet, so I may want to use counting coppers sooner rather than later. Maybe the turn after next. I'll play that Rose Road next turn. Maybe do Marched next turn if I happen to hit on something with Gregor and narrow his board a little bit. We'll see. It doesn't seem like he's going to give me a big target for sword, but maybe I go ahead and sword Littlefinger. I think I do. So that would slow him down a fair bit if he doesn't play any other economy this turn. Assuming, of course, that I can push it through. Could ambush in the Burn Men instead, but what's he doing? Crowning me here? Yeah, it's obnoxious. Nothing I can do about that. Could be worse though. He's gonna have to ditch 2 cards to reserve if he doesn't play any events or anything. There's no dragons for him to kneel for Dracarys, so I don't have to worry about that. If he wants to oppose with 8 so that I can't put off my sword, I think I'm fine with that. And I do have a nice range of characters to potentially hit with Gregor. Yeah, I think I definitely sword Littlefinger to take away that power icon. Interesting. Yeah, I can see that because he wants to trigger the plaza. And Viserys is now dead. But unfortunately, I did not hit a 2 or a 5. That would have been really nice. So now it looks like I'm going to be ambushing in the Burn Men this phase. So I'll go ahead and do Intrigue. Colded Dracarys. I like that. So he's going to burn my red cloaks here and take a power off me. Alright, so pretty even so far, I'd say. Question is, do I want to march here? Seems reasonable. Could go calm. Could go calling. Putting a seal on Gregor would be pretty nasty. Especially with Viserys in his dead pile. So if I go calling, that's enough money for Seal and Cersei, but not for the sword. If I go Noble Cause, that is enough for everything. So let's do that. He's going filthy. Okay. Sure. Please make me first player. Yes. All right. And Theon's dead, so that's unfortunate. There's 2 copies of Theon on the deck, and of course I draw the second one already. Let's go here. And we'll pay 1 for Cersei. And we'll pay 3 for Seal of the Hand on Gregor. 2 gold left for a sword. Alright, he's got some economy now. Looks like maybe I go first no next turn if I can get rid of Littlefinger. What else would be 5 cost in his deck? Illyrio, potentially Syrio. Okay. He's got 1 gold left. No dragon for Dracarys. Could be a Tears on Gregor, but I have the Iron Mines. I think I lead Intrigue with Cersei. Or do I lead Military? So he can oppose for 8 again, which prevents me from doing the sword. We could even potentially oppose for 11. So do I add the Birdmen? I think it's worth it. Let's wreck some shit. Come on, Gregor. I really want to hit one of those 4 or 5 costers because otherwise my first snow isn't looking so good. Alright, so he could have the hand's judgment, but I have my own. We're going to go ahead and do some murdering on Littlefinger here. And we'll cancel his cancel. Nice. So Littlefinger dies, and then claim, and then pillage. And that's a 2. So Jorah is going to bite it as well. That was a very productive turn. Now, do I go Intrigue? He only has a few cards left in his hand. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Two Dracarys is down. I like it. Now surely next turn I march. Yep, it's going to be unopposed. And hopefully he hits that Theon. Okay, I can live with that. As long as it's not Tyrion. Push for Dom. Ah, fuck, I forgot we're now on Gregor. Shit. Oh well. Interesting that he went Intrigue instead of military there. I think I would have done military. So now I can march a little too easily. He almost has to go summons or counting coppers here. Do I want to get rid of Burnman or Tyrion? I'll go Burnman just in case I draw Tywin here, then I can marshal him. There we go. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. Things are looking good, friends. As always, the deck list is going to be linked underneath the video. This is like 95% the same as the deck list that I used in the regional a few days. I tweaked a few things to make it a little more setup friendly, added another Iron Mines, took out Trial by Combat, stuff like that. Alright, Heated Military for Calm, of course. So let's go and see if we can get a hit with Gregor. He's gonna Nightmares Gregor, that's fine. Guess I should have done Intrigue first, maybe. So I just get the unopposed power. I'll stand him back up. For Dom. So if I do Intrigue here, what does he do? Defend? I mean, I guess if he does, that's fine. I've already put 2 Dracaris in his Dutch card pile. I'm not too scared of the Shadow Black lane. He doesn't have hand, I don't need to do Intrigue, I just do power, I think. Yeah, that was almost a mistake. Alright, so unopposed, claim, and renown. Does Intrigue with both. Could have just done a power with Illyrio and then an Intrigue with the Ago, so I'm not really sure why he did that. I guess I should have done my power challenge with Cersei. Alright, hit the Theon. Things are going my way. Now, does he use that here? I don't think he does. That would be a little ambitious, I think. No, he's got the Summer block card. That's not going to matter though, right? I mean, I guess he win, or we tie Dom instead of me winning that way. Or do I just let this through so that I win Dom and speed things up a little? Interesting. Yeah, I'll bite. So he's going to bounce Illyrio back to his hand. That seems like that's not worth it. I guess he gets to blow up my merchant. Sure. And he gets his crossing power. Alright, so I kind of think I go first snow here, just so that if he draws any claim soak, it's not going to be on the table. Any dragons won't be on the table. I won't have to worry about that. And then I have enough gold still to marshal Tyrion. Or the other option is I could go counting coppers, because then I also still have enough gold for Tyrion. And maybe I draw a sword that way. So I think we'll go counting coppers. Alright, so another summer plot. He gets to choose initiative. He's going to play first. Hey, look, a sword. That is a baller hand right there. Coppers was definitely the right move. Now, if he does do something like Milk Tywin, that would be obnoxious. Alright, so he drew a dupe and one other card that I don't know about. But he still has nothing that can trigger Dracarys, so I am fine with that. Let's just go with Tyrion, and then I'll get some sword money. He's got 1 gold left, not enough to use Illyrio. Alright, he's doing power for 3 strength. No, 4 because of the plot. Yeah, I'll oppose that. Take my renown. I can just use the Iron Mines for military claim. May as well use Gregor though. That's a bit unfair. Not sure why he said Y there. Maybe he was asking me why Illyrio instead of Ago. Plus 2 gold. I guess I block this. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. I can block for 8. And now we'll do some murdering. Wipe his board. Should be game. Yep. That's that. That was some murdering. Alright, well thanks for watching, guys. Looks like I'm in the top 4 of the Octagon tournament now, so I'll see you guys again next week.